Alright, here we have a 2018 Jeep Wrangler Sport. This is a very nice little rig that is a blast to drive. 53,000 miles, excellent service history, 3.6 Pentastar V6, phenomenal engine, 6-speed manual, 4-wheel drive. This thing is, again, just a blast to drive. People love these Jeeps. They'll go pretty much anywhere you want them to, and this one has been on pavement pretty much its whole life and has been very, very well taken care of. So we'll get into it here. It is a soft top. The sides do come off. The back does roll up. The entire top does come off as well. I'm not going to be able to show you that because it's pretty much impossible to film and do all that at the same time. But pretty standard Jeep stuff. Roll up windows, manual locks, and that's because the doors are removable, just like just about any other Jeep built in the world. Again, 3 pedals down there. It's a 6-speed manual. The seat does adjust up and down with that big lever there, slides back and forth, and then that lever there gives you access to the back. We'll hop in here, we'll fire it up. I do have the e-brake on, so that light is going to flash. Fires up beautifully. We're in neutral. E-brake's on, so we won't roll away. Again, 53,000 miles. Very well taken care of. This thing runs and drives beautifully. So over here on the left, you've got your step and reset. So these change what you can go through on these settings. Right here, this is your cruise control, on, off, set, resume, cancel, all pretty straightforward. AM, FM, CD radio. It does also have auxiliary. It is not Bluetooth, so if you wanted to hook your phone to it, as long as you have a headphone jack, you absolutely could do that. You just plug a cord in here, and that is your auxiliary. Climate control is pretty straightforward. Hot, cool, on, off, where do you want it. This does not have AC. A lot of these rigs from the factory either had the option for AC or it had no AC. This one doesn't have it. They do make kits. You could put an AC compressor on it and put AC in it. Being a rag top, I just prefer to take the top off and roll down the highway. That's my AC. So over here you got a 12-volt outlet right there. It's got a key on it, so that signifies that it is only powered when the ignition is in the on position. Traction control button. If you're trying to power out of something and the ABS is shutting you down, you hold that, it turns the traction control off, and it lets you just power out of whatever situation you're in. Hazard button. Pretty straightforward. You put it on, it puts on your 4-way flashers. Manual shifting transfer case. So right now we're in 2 high. At any point, as long as you're under 55 miles an hour and you're not on dry pavement, you can just reach down and go into 4 high. If you wanted to go into 4 low, you want to make sure you're stopped with the transmission in neutral, and you can go into 4 low. 4 low is a low range gear. It is only for crawling and getting out of those tough situations. Say maybe you're going up a hill in the mountains and you stall it. 4 low is a great way to be able to take off and get going again without riding the clutch and burning it up. Again, 6-speed manual, 1 through 6, and then obviously reverse. Pretty straightforward. Right there you got your e-brake. Right now it's on because vehicle's running. I don't want it rolling. Couple of cup holders there. You get a nice deep center console here. You also have a secondary option for a smaller console up top. So you got 2 buttons here. That releases both, so it'll let that top one drop down. This lever only releases the bottom. So you pull the big one, the top stays in. You pull the small one, the top stays down. We'll open up the back here. So this lever right here, you just pull it forward. Back of the seat comes forward, you pull it, and it slides forward a bit more to give you access to the back. You can have 2 people in the back seat. There's a fair amount of room back there. Taller guys probably wouldn't be able to sit back there comfortably, but you know, it is a Jeep. It is a 2-door Jeep, so not very big to begin with. Get a couple of cup holders there. It does have speakers back here for the radio, and those are all hooked up. That's all factory stuff. Come around to the back here. Again, this is a rag top. I would love to open this for you guys, but it is impossible to do with one hand. What you do is you just take that zipper, you go all the way across, come down, and then this whole thing comes off. On the inside here, you got a nice little carpet. Couple of spots there. This little keeper, you just twist it, and then this guy comes up, gives you storage for all your roof bolts, your door bolts, and things of that nature. Underneath this is where you would find your jack. Unfortunately, this one does not have one, but it would slide right into there. Again, all pretty straightforward stuff, pretty typical Jeep things. So the back seat, there's a lever right there. You just push that down. That folds forward, and then if you needed more storage or you wanted to take the seat out, it does come up right there. So once you fold it forward, it hits this bar right here, and that releases the back latches, and you can push it forward more and pull it out if you weren't going to use the back seat or if you just wanted more storage space. Put it back down. It's just the opposite. You put it down, you grab this handle, and it gets the pressure off that bar and allows it to come back. Full-size spare tire. Very nice set of Falken Wild Peak AT tires that are in phenomenal shape. This thing is 100% ready to go. So, again, simple door panels. They don't put electronics in the doors because, you know, that's just one more thing you'd have to unplug to remove the door. Removing the door is pretty simple. You just unhook these straps here, and then it's just an Allen bolt there on the hinge, and you can just pick them up and take them off. In here, we do have a nice glove box and a bunch of service history records for this Jeep. So, very well kept up on maintenance. Obviously, the last owner was doing their due diligence and just keeping up on it. Every 3,000 to 4,000 miles, they were changing the oil, which is what you need to do. Don't trust 7, 8, 10,000 mile oil changes. Again, seat folds forward for access to the rear. Very handy for getting in and out of the back. We'll pop the hood here. Jeeps are pretty simple. Just got a clip tab on each side. Just open those up. There's a little spring that pushes it up a little bit. And then right under here, there's a lever. You just slide it to the right. So, and there it is, Jeep V6. Again, this is a Pentastar 3.6 liter V6. Phenomenal engine. Seen them all the time with 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 miles. This one only has 53,000. So, as long as you are keeping up on your maintenance schedules, there is no reason that this couldn't be a 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 mile motor. We look underneath, and you can see nothing leaking, no rust, absolutely beautiful condition. So, very nice little rig. Again, people love these Jeeps. They are very, very capable, and people love the manuals. Manual vehicles are hard to come by nowadays, so you know, they're just being phased out. Everybody's driving automatics. I prefer manual myself, so very appealing part of this Jeep. Again, 2018 Wrangler Sport, 6-speed manual, 3.6 V6 with 53,000 miles on it. Come see us here in Athol, Idaho. Give our website a visit at www.familymotorcoidaho.com.